All right, so today we're diving into a huge topic, something that shapes the daily lives of billions of people, the three biggest religions in the world. We're going to count them down, looking at their global impact, and you might be surprised by what makes each one so influential. Let's get right into it. So, have you ever really stopped to think about which belief systems have the biggest footprint on our planet? It's a massive question, right? It touches on pretty much everything, from culture to politics, and we're about to break it all down. Now, to do this right, we're not just counting heads. We're looking at four key things you see here: their global influence, the raw number of followers, their incredible history, and of course, their cultural impact. This gives us a much better picture of why these three religions are so important. All right, kicking off our countdown at number 3, we have Hinduism. This is a faith with a truly ancient history, and its influence is just so profound, stretching back thousands and thousands of years. Okay, so let's talk numbers. We're talking about roughly 1.2 billion followers all around the world. I mean, that is a staggering number of people whose lives and philosophies are shaped by these beliefs, mostly centered in South Asia, but wow, it has a growing presence everywhere. You've got to understand, at its heart, Hinduism is one of the world's oldest living religions. Some of its traditions go back more than 4,000 years. Its defining feature is this incredible depth. It's like a rich tapestry of philosophy and spiritual thought that's just so complex and fascinating. And you know what's interesting? A lot of its practices have gone totally mainstream. Things like yoga and meditation, which so many of us know, actually have their roots deep in Hindu spiritual traditions. And these practices come directly from the religion's core values: a search for deep spiritual wisdom, a real acceptance of diverse beliefs, and a powerful connection to a rich cultural heritage. Okay, moving on up the list. Coming in at the number 2 spot on our countdown of the world's most influential religions is Islam. Whoa, and look at this jump in numbers. We're talking about 2 billion followers across the globe. This not only makes Islam the second largest religion, but it's also the fastest growing major religion in the world. It's a huge cultural and political force on the world stage, for sure. So what's at the core of Islam? Well, it's a monotheistic religion, which means it's all centered on the belief in one God, known as Allah. All of its guidance and principles are based on the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, which are recorded in the Quran. When you look at the day-to-day practices, things like the 5 daily prayers, the month-long fast during Ramadan, and a really strong emphasis on charity, these are the pillars of the faith. And these rituals directly reflect those core values you see here: a really powerful sense of discipline, a deep commitment to community and unity, and clear moral guidance for how to live your life. All right, here we are, the number 1 spot. The religion with the largest number of followers and the widest global reach is, you might have guessed it, Christianity. Yeah, check out that number, around 2.3 times billion people. That makes it the largest religion on the planet, hands down. Its presence is felt on every single continent, which makes its reach truly global in a way no other religion has ever achieved. But, it's not just about the numbers. What really puts Christianity at number 1 is its incredible influence. Based on the life and teachings of Jesus Christ, it has been a central force in shaping history, art, law, and culture all over the world for 2,000 years. And I gotta say, this quote from our source material just nails it, in a kind of funny way. When you talk about its global presence, Christianity basically said, "We're everywhere," literally. It's just a lighthearted way to get across that immense, widespread influence. So the core practices, you've got your worship services, prayer, and studying the Bible, all leading to these really strong community gatherings. What seems to resonate with so many people are its central messages of love and forgiveness, and its incredible adaptability. That's what's allowed it to spread across thousands of different denominations all over the world. Okay, so we've looked at all three. Now let's put them side by side. This is where it gets really interesting, because you can really see what makes each one unique and how they stack up. Just look at this chart for a second. It really puts the scale into perspective, right? You can immediately see the huge numbers across the board. Christianity has a clear lead, but Islam is right there behind it, and Hinduism represents a massive global community too. It's a pretty powerful visual. Okay, but this table, this is where we get to the core of it all. It boils down the key strength of each one. So for Hinduism, it's that deep philosophical tradition. For Islam, it's that powerful sense of discipline and community. And for Christianity, its defining strength is that unmatched global influence.
So, why does any of this matter? I mean, beyond just being interesting trivia. Well, it's about understanding the fundamental belief systems that shape how a majority of people on this planet live their lives, what they value, and how they see the world.
So, if you're going to take away three things from all this, let it be this. Hinduism offers us incredible ancient source of spiritual philosophy. Islam gives a powerful framework built on discipline and unity. And Christianity's story is really defined by its massive, unparalleled global reach.
So, okay, we've gone through the what, the top three religions shaping our world. I'm going to leave you with a final question to chew on. Now that you know this, even just at a high level, how does it change the way you see the world around you?